Hello YouTube. Yes, so far I made a video year plus ago on how to make crab snare traps. I made my own. I showed you that I recycled some of the materials. It's kind of a lengthy video. Anyway, this is a store-bought snare trap that I found. It's effective, but these cost money, and I find them all the time. But I like to make my own. This one, I don't know what they cost. I've never bought them, but I know they're north of $12. These, by recycling the snares, they cost me 50 cents each. So why not make your own? What I want to do is show you the tools I'm going to use. I'm going to show you different stages, and then hopefully it'll be a short video. So this one that I'm holding here, I used as a crab trap. The crab get in there and they start pinching. So it's pretty well abused. And all the wire, as you've seen, this piece popped off. All the wire started loosening, so all the bait falls through, the crab can get to it quicker, and then you start losing your snares. See, it's coming apart. So these all recycle. Also, sometimes you accidentally step on them and they get smashed beyond belief. So, okay, enough talk. I will get to you on the different stages of making a brand new crab snare trap. And this time I bought this 1/2-inch mesh, green colored material, and maybe these will hold up a little better than this style where the crab have broken the different, cross binders. So here's some of the equipment you're going to need. First of all, needle nose pliers, a pair of dikes for snipping wires. This is a J-clip tool. The reason why they call it a J-clip is, there you go. It's just a little clip that's the shape of a J. These are also, they're used for making rabbit cages or other cages. You put it in the tool and you squeeze down. Here's a better close-up of your J-clip and your J-clip tool. Okay. And then it says Little Giant, Agree and Pet Products, Miller MFG Company, South St. Paul, Minnesota 55075. Also, put the J-clip in here. See it? And you just squeeze. See how it curls? Now, you'd be doing that on this to go between the wires. Okay, I already cut a pattern for a different style of door I used to do, or a trap. I actually looked in my box. I have a bunch of pre-made these and some other spare parts. So, but I do want to try these out. It's a green coated wire, and what I did not notice until I started pulling the wire out was there was a rust bit on the wire. So I'm not sure if these are galvanized or not. And these are galvanized, so now it's a toss-up. Is this going to last, or is this going to last better? So I'll have to try them out. Anyway, set that aside. And you take your wire, and how I do it is I just count out 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I snip. You're just going around the block. So if I get this wrong, and I might, oops, I'll just try and be as quick as I can. Now I'll snip this out. This is a spare part. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Get there, get there. It should come off. Did I miss one? Yep, I just missed one on the edge. So That's just one thing. That's how you cut these out. It's just you pattern them. And what I mean by pattern is, I'll take this one real quick. You fold the corners like so. And I'll show you a box. Okay, so you're making the box, and then you make yourself a door. And then I usually put the swivel right there with my my snares on the bottom. I put 4 snares on only, but I'll get to you on how to make these. So I'm going to do the J clip first. Put that towards the top. You clip it in, all right, and you do the clip. You know, you clip them on. That's pretty simple. I know this video, I hope it doesn't go long. I'll have to trim off stuff, but just like so. I don't have everything prepared, but there's the box, and I will do the example of the other one here in a second here. So in this case, you just take this one and fold it up, and these are longer. This is the original way I used to make them. These are my 2 doors, so they fold over. Eventually they break here and here. I'll try it with this type of metal and see what happens. Another thing you're going to need is these snare pieces. Now I've already pre-made snares a long time ago, and this is where I save money. I reuse my snares. So what I did was take these off of old traps. If you have a snare that ever goes like this and stays down, take it and put it back out with your snare trap. Drop it in boiling water to heat these up. Keep them out. When they come out, put them in cold water, and that'll solidify them to make them bouncy again. See? They bounce. When the crab crawl in there, you snare them. Pretty simple. Anyway, how to attach these snares. I put mine through the middle there. I grabbed, again, a recycle piece. Make sure that's on the snare first. Then you slip that J clip right up onto, as far up as you can, right up on the trap. So then what you do is you take your dikes, you don't cut all the way through, you just smash it. 1 snare. Now again, I built this one here where they fold over. This trap will have 4 snares, just like this trap. 4 snares. That's adequate enough for catching crab. This style, I'll attach 2 doors here. I can do that really quickly right now. Just take a door, put the J clip in, you crimp it. Take another one. It's pretty quick. Flip it out, you hook it in like so, you crimp it. Okay, just like that. And you do this one on the other side. The problem with this style is when you close them, you have a small gap there, and what I end up having to do is take a swivel and hook to this side, and on this side I take my fishing pole swivel and hook. So it's not as good. There's one there that's lost its bounce, see? So what I can do is boil water, heat it up, and then get that one back going again. Alright, so another attachment. Make sure you have your snare through like that before putting the crimp fitting on. Make sure you put the crimp fitting on before you put it over the cage, like so. Then you find the bottom of the cage right in the center. Fold over your, this is oversized fishing line for tuna fishing, by the way. I don't remember what its weight was. These are yard sale finds, so it saves me a bunch of money. Smash it down. And then, again, you do it in 4 places on these traps. Talking about it is one thing and showing it is another. So this is an old snare. I've used it many times, wore out many traps, I'm sure. Anyway, you take the old crimp off of there, the old J-clip. And you put this back on to where it still has its snare action. Get yourself a J-clip that's been rounded over. You could either slide it through the snare like so, all the way to where it's loose up above. That's fine, but it has to be there first. Then you can take this, hook it to the cage, and then slide it on. After that, you could take your dikes, and you're just going to smash it down like so. Alright, so that's attached, just like so. Again, here's where the bait goes, here's the door. 4 snares per trap. This is the end result. There's these, ready to go. You put the bait inside the middle here. You fold the metal down and you put your swivel with the fishing pole here. On this one, you have 2 doors. You put the bait in again, it's the same size of box. You fold one over, fold the other, and then I use 2 swivels, snap swivels, one on one end, and then the fishing pole line on the other. And that just holds the doors shut, okay? This trap here was in really good shape, but the door failed. It broke. So I just replaced the door on it. Anyway, if you stay tuned and watch my hurry up and get her done, I'm going to build one of these by recycling, using brand new, and then recycling some snare wire or tuna cord, and that'll be at the end. Anyway, if you like this video, please press like. If you want to see more of my types of videos, hit that notification bell. If you haven't subscribed, I'm asking, please subscribe to my channel. It'll go a long ways to help me make more videos. This is the second time I've done this video. If you want to look up the other videos that I've done, to do with crab snaring, crab fishing, I did make snare traps before, recycling. Please do. And again, please subscribe. So from here on out, thank you for watching the video. I'm going to put the end in a speed mode on building one of these snare traps. Here's the finished product. I had it on time lapse so that that would go quicker for me building one. Again, thank you for watching.